Hey guys, Bob Brennaman here. I'm a realtor in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, and today we're going to take you through three of the top luxury neighborhoods in Mount Pleasant. And this list could be sorted in any different ways. Maybe you could pull one in and take another one out, but just for the sake of this video, we're going to cover the top three neighborhoods in Mount Pleasant for luxury real estate. So we're going to start this really in no particular order. We're just going to go with the first neighborhood, which was not in my video when I did this 10 years ago, because this neighborhood was not in existence, or at least not the form it is today. And the neighborhood I'm talking about is the Riverside subsection inside of Carolina Park in North Mount Pleasant. And to understand about the Riverside section, you have to understand it has three kind of sections inside of it to make it complicated. Bolden Lake, Dellinger Point, and Sawyer Bluff are the three subsections inside of Riverside. The Riverside section is probably, even at present prices, ramped up prices, is the best luxury value in Mount Pleasant, in my opinion. You know, I like to finish level dollar per square foot for what you get compared to if you're, going to be in South Mount Pleasant or even Central Mount Pleasant looking for luxury real estate. In this video, as I'm talking, I'm hopefully showing you the inside and outside of a few homes that we've sold, or at least shown here recently. Homes range from anywhere from 2,000 square feet on up to a little over 4,000. And at present time in this video, entry price point is about $1.5 million for a house, on a lot. They're really building it out nice, in my opinion. Some of the builders I like, Jeff Klein, I should be getting a check from Jeff as much as I talk about him in some of these videos, but he does a great job with Klein Homes. Axon is another builder I like, Jackson Built, and Homes by Dickerson are just some of the Gilded builders that build inside of Carolina Park. Riverside has its own private amenity center, has a pool that overlooks the picturesque Bolden Lake. It has kids play park adjacent to that. There are neighborhood walking trails, and there's even a neighborhood dock back in this section, so that adds a lot of value in my opinion. And then you can access all the shops that are in Carolina Park, from top-end restaurants like Lola Rose to award-winning schools of Carolina Park Elementary, Wando High School, and even the charter school Oceanside Academy are all part of this luxury subsection of Carolina Park called Riverside in North Mount Pleasant. Easily the most high-end neighborhood, in my opinion, in all of Mount Pleasant is Ion. Ion is, neoclassical. Many of the homes are fashioned after historic Charleston single homes or other architectural styles. It really is one of the prettier neighborhoods that I get to go through on a regular basis. And, I think even if you're not in this price point to buy a house in Ion, if you're visiting or just want to ride around, look at something pretty, I think Ion definitely covers those bases. It began in the 1990s. What they did is they turned about a 243 acre tract of well-wooded land right off of Mathis Ferry Road into a densely packed community of about 646 homes. There are about 30,000 square feet of commercial space at the front. They have pedestrian walkways and sidewalks and several walking trails. They have a wildlife refuge right at the front part of Ion called the Rookery. So if you're wanting to check out some wildlife, that's a cool place to go walking. They have Ion Square where they have festivals and farmers markets. They have some high-end trendy restaurants. I definitely like the Square Onion if you're looking for a good lunch spot in Ion. And beautiful landscape, courtyards, piazzas. There's some, there's little lakes and canals that connect some of these lakes, and it's just really worth seeing again if you're just wanting to look at some pretty architecture. They do have some amenities inside of Ion. They have dock facilities. They have a boat ramp. They have a saltwater junior Olympic-sized swimming pool, kiddie pool, an adult lounge pool, and 3 clubhouses. They also have tennis and pickleball courts, state-of-the-art fitness facility, and some of these amenities that I just rattled off are part of the Ion Tennis and Swim Club, so you have to pay extra for those, but they are tied into the neighborhood and gives you the ability to access high-end amenities. I love the location of Ion. We've talked about it before. You're about 3 to 4 minutes to downtown Charleston. Trader Joe's, Whole Foods just right outside the door from the neighborhood called Ion off of Mathis Ferry Road in Mount Pleasant. The final neighborhood that we're going to cover is a high-end neighborhood, is right next to Ion. It's called Olde Park. And Olde Park is a subdivision of high-end custom design executive homes. They have a Lowcountry feel to them. There are about 100 homes inside of Olde Park. Most of the homes have been built in the last 20 years. But the subdivision, I think, has a much older feel to it due to all the large oak trees and just a lot of the heavily treed lots. It's a very, it's a lot like Ion, but the lots are bigger and, more space between the homes. The homes back here are really large, at least in scale, compared to, most houses in the area. More or less anything 4,000 square feet or above is kind of the norm for inside of Olde Park. And I've been in some houses over the years that have been over 7,000 square feet, which is really big for our area. There are no neighborhood amenities inside of Olde Park. It has walking trails and stuff like that, but no neighborhood amenities. But you are connected to Ion via a walking trail, and many of my past clients that have lived in Olde Park have, joined the Ion Swim and Tennis Club that you can, walk to from most of the houses. Olde Park is located in close proximity to historical Charleston. You're, like I said, a couple of minutes to downtown Charleston. You've got Sullivan's Island, Isle of Palms, very close by, probably a 10-minute car ride to get to either one of those beaches. Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, just all the niceties of the south part of Mount Pleasant can be found inside of Olde Park. All right, guys, that is a wrap. Again, if you like our videos, be sure to click in the right-hand corner of the screen to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to talk to me about anything in real estate in Mount Pleasant, luxury homes, entry-level homes, whatever it is you're looking for, you can give me a call at 843-345-6074, or you can check out our website for all of Charleston, which is brennamangroup.com. Until next time, y'all.